Tune into Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
In the second one-day international of the three-match series between England and India, host India beat England by 4 wickets to take an unassailable 2-0 lead in the three-match series. The match, which is being played at Cuttack, the day and night encounter, England captain winning the toss and electing to bat first, England were bowled out for 304 runs in 49.5 overs. And in reply, India achieved the target for the loss of 6 wickets in 44.3 overs with 33 balls still in remaining and 4 wickets in hand. After electing to bat first, England's start was brilliant. The opening pair put on 81 in just 10.4 overs, but they lost their first wicket on the 5th ball of the 11th over, that is of Phil Salt, who made 26 of 29 balls, hitting 2 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 90. He was caught by Ravindra Jadeja of the bowling of off-spinner Varun Chakravarti. And in that opening wicket 81 runs partnership of 66 balls, Ben Duckett was the main contributor, scoring 51 of 37 balls and Phil Salt 26 of 29 balls. 21 runs later, England lost their second wicket. The main scorer, Ben Duckett, was out after scoring 65 of 56 balls, hitting 10 fours and with a strike rate of 116. He was caught by Pandya of the bowling of Jadeja. Then the third wicket partnership, Joe Root, the most experienced England batsman, and Harry Brook. They both put on 66 runs of 83 balls, and Joe Root contributed 29 of 31 and Harry Brook 31 of 52 balls. The third wicket partnership took England total to 168, and England lost their third wicket of Harry Brook in the 30th over. Harry Brook was out after scoring 31 of 52 balls, hitting 3 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of exactly 60. He was caught by Shubman Gill of the bowling of Harshit Rana. Then Joe Root put on another 51 runs partnership for the fourth wicket with Jess Buttler, England captain. 51 of 54 balls. Joe Root was the silent feature in that partnership, scoring 16 of 19. But Jess Buttler came in and scored at a runner ball, 34 of 35 balls. And the partnership took England total to 219. Yes, they crossed 200 runs and they lost their fourth wicket at 219 of England captain Jess Buttler in the 39th over, and he was out after scoring 34 of 35 balls, hitting just 2 fours, but his strike rate was almost 100. His strike rate was 97. He was caught by Shubman Gill of the bowling of Hardik Pandya. Then 29 runs were added for the fifth wicket of 23 balls between Joe Root and Liam Livingstone. Joe Root 18 of 11 and Livingstone 11 of 12 balls. In the 43rd over at 248, England lost their fifth wicket of Joe Root, who scored 69 of 72 balls, hitting 6 fours with a strike rate of 96, caught by Virat Kohli of the bowling of Ravindra Jadeja. 10 runs later in the 45th over, England lost their sixth wicket, and that is of Jamie Overton, who could only score 6 from 10 balls, and he was caught by Shubman Gill of the bowling of Ravindra Jadeja. 14 runs later, England lost their seventh wicket in the 48th over. Gus Atkinson was the seventh to go, scoring 3 from 7, caught by Kohli of the bowling of Mohammad Shami. Then 25 runs were added of just 10 balls for the 8th wicket between Adil Rashid and Liam Livingstone. Adil Rashid 14 of 5 and Livingstone 9 of 5. Took England's total to 297, very near to 300. But in the 49th over, England lost their 8th wicket. Adil Rashid was run out by Ravindra Jadeja for 14. He scored 14 runs of 5 balls, hitting 3 fours. 9 to go was Liam Livingstone. England crossed 300 mark, and at 304 in the 4th ball of the final over, England lost Liam Livingstone, who was run out by Shreyas Iyer. He scored 41 of 32 balls, hitting 2 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 128. And then England lost their 10th and final wicket, also at 304, and the last man to go was Mark Wood, also run out without scoring. Saqib Mahmood remained unbeaten without scoring. England were bowled out for 304 in 49.5 overs. England batsmen hit 28 fours and 4 sixes. They scored their run at a run rate of 6.10. Looking at the pace of England in the first power play scored 75 runs without losing a wicket. England reached their first 50 in 6.5 overs. The first 50 runs partnership was of 41 balls. Phil Salt made 12 and Ben Duckett 38. And from over number 10 to over number 40, the middle part of the inning, England scored 155 runs in 30 overs and they lost their fourth wicket. Ben Duckett reached his 50 of 36 ball, hitting 9 fours. England reached 100 runs in 15.2 overs and 150 in 26.5 overs. The third wicket partnership of 50 came off 69 balls with Joe Root scoring 21 and Harry Brook 25, and England reached their 200 in the 35th over. Joe Root reaches 50 of 60 ball, hitting 4 fours, and the fourth wicket partnership of 50 came off 52 balls when Joe Root made 15 and Jess Butler 34. And England then from 200 to 250. They reached 250 in the 43rd over and 300 in the 50th over and finishes at 304 in 49.5 overs. Looking at the Indian bowling attack, Mohammad Shami, 7.5 overs, 66 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 8.42. He was hit for 10 fours in his 7.5 overs. Harshit Rana, 9 overs, 62 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 6.88. He was hit for 6 fours and 2 sixes. He also bowled 2 white balls. Hardik Pandya, 7 overs, 53 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 7.57. He was hit for 5 fours and 1 six. He also bowled 1 white ball. Then Varun Chakravarti, 10 overs, 54 runs and 1 wicket with 5.40 is his economy. He was hit for 3 fours and 1 six. He bowled 1 no ball. Ravindra Jadeja was the most economical bowler. 10 overs, 1 maiden, 35 runs and 3 wicket with economy of 3.50. He was hit for just 1 4 in his entire 10 overs. Axar Patel, 6 overs, 32 runs and no wicket with economy of 5.33. He was hit for 3 fours. He also bowled 2 white balls. Chasing a target of 305, India put on a brilliant 136 runs for the first wicket thanks to back in form Indian captain Rohit Sharma, who scored a swashbuckling century, 119 of 90 balls, hitting 12 fours and 7 sixes with a strike rate of 132. Playing with intent, with impetus, he set the tone for the rest of the batting. India were 136 for 1 and he was out, caught by Adil Rashid of the bowling of Liam Livingstone after scoring 119 in the 17th over. Then India lost his second wicket at 150. 14 runs later, Virat Kohli's poor form continues as he was out after scoring just 5 from 8 balls with help of 1-4. Caught by wicketkeeper Phil Salt of the bowling of Adil Rashid. Then 70 runs were added for the third wicket and India lost their third wicket of Rohit Sharma. But 70 runs of 61 balls between Rohit Sharma and Shreyas Iyer. Rohit Sharma 38 of 33 and Shreyas Iyer 30 of 28 balls took Indian total to 220 in the 30th over and India lost Rohit Sharma. Then the fourth wicket fell at 258. Shreyas Iyer was the fourth man to go, but the fourth wicket put 38 runs of 44 balls between Axar Patel and Shreyas Iyer, and India reached 258 in the 37th over when Shreyas Iyer was run out after scoring 44 from 47 balls, hitting 3 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 94. He was run out by Butler. Then India lost the fifth wicket at 275. KL Rahul was the fifth to go after scoring 10 from 14 balls with the help of 1-4. He was caught by Phil Salt of the bowling of Jamie Overton. And the sixth wicket at 286 in the 42nd over. Hardik Pandya was the sixth to go, scoring 10 runs from 6 balls with the help of 2 fours. And he was caught by Jamie Overton of the bowling of Gus Atkinson. In the end, Axar Patel remained unbeaten on 41 of 43 balls with the help of 4 fours, and Ravindra Jadeja remained unbeaten on 11 from 7 balls, hitting 2 fours. India reached the target for the loss of 6 wickets in 44.3 overs. Indian batsmen hit 34 fours and 9 sixes. They scored their runs at a run rate of 6.92. Looking at the Indians' inning, England batsmen scored 75 in their first power play, and in comparison, India matched the run rate and they scored 77 runs without losing a wicket in the first 10 overs. Then the 50 runs mark, England reached 6.5 overs. India reached in 6.2 overs. The first wicket partnership of 50 came from 38 balls, Rohit Sharma 31 and Shubman Gill 17. Rohit Sharma reaches 50 of 30 balls, hitting 4 fours and 4 sixes. Then the middle part of the inning, over number 10 to over number 40, the 30 overs, England scored 155 for the loss of 4 wickets. But in comparison, Indians were far ahead, scoring 198, almost 200 runs and lost 4 wickets. The 100 run mark England reach in 15.2 over and India reach in 13.3 overs. 2 overs earlier, India reached 100 runs mark. Indian first wicket partnership of 100 came off 81 balls. Rohit Sharma scoring 58 and Shubman Gill 40 runs. Shubman Gill also reaches 50 of 45 balls, hitting 7 fours and 1 6. Then the 150 runs mark. England reached in 26.5 overs and in comparison, India reached 150 in 19.1 overs. 7 overs earlier, Indians were far ahead than England. Rohit Sharma reached his 32nd one-day international century of 76 balls, hitting 9 fours and 7 sixes. England reached 200 runs in 35 overs and in comparison, India reached in just 26.5 overs. 35 overs and 26.4 overs, which mean India were almost 8 to 9 overs ahead of England. Indian third wicket partnership of 50 runs came off 43 balls. Rohit Sharma scored 34 and Iyer 14, and then the 250 runs mark. England reached 250 in 43 and India reached 250 in 35.2 overs. Another milestone, India reached almost 8 overs earlier. In the last 10 overs, England scored 74 runs and have lost 6 wickets, but India reduced their target and they only need 33 runs in the last 10 overs, which means they reached the target in 44.3 overs, scoring 33 runs in 4.2 overs and winning the match comprehensively by 4 wickets. Looking at the England's bowling attack, Saqib Mahmood 6 overs, 36 runs and no wicket. He was hit for 2 fours and 2 sixes. Gus Atkinson 7 overs, 65 runs and 1 wicket. He was hit for 9 fours and 2 sixes. His economy was 9.28. Mark Wood 8 overs, 57 runs, no wicket, 7.12 is his economy. He was hit for 6 fours and 3 sixes. Adil Rashid 10 overs, 78 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 7.80 and he was hit for 9 fours and 2 sixes. He also bowled 1 wide ball. Jamie Overton 5 overs, 27 runs and 2 wickets, 5.40 is his economy. He was hit for 4 fours. Liam Livingstone 7 overs, 29 runs and 1 wicket, and Joe Root 1.3 overs, 15 runs and no wicket. He was hit for 2 fours. India winning the match by 4 wickets and taking a 2-0 unassailable lead. Rohit Sharma, who scored a brilliant 119 of 90 balls, was declared man of the match.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.